Morgan Stanley Internet Index, weekly chart analysis only, major 2012 update, August that is. So we know it's August 4th today, and it's 2012, and it's 10:09 a.m. Apple is in here. All of these stocks, Salesforce, a lot of these stocks, eBay is good in here. This is a very good one. Google's in here. Okay, forget about Juniper. Them days they haven't come back. Priceline, big trader is in here. Uh, well, Yahoo, who knows what that story's ever going to be, but Sign is in here. We haven't been paying attention. We were short a lot of these names. Nonetheless, the leaders in here, we got Baidu, Ackerman, come up off of its earnings a little bit, but no, really it's Amazon, it's Apple, it's Baidu, it's CRM. Those are, and the Google, of course, those are the leaders that we trade here. Now, we have been in what we call a top reversal that we did short with a lot of names that had fallen, as you all know, and we just coming out of the calendar earnings. But why is this very important? It's set up in this consolidation from the original 2012. Here was that great burn to this top where we were getting net short right over here in this red bar. It couldn't take out that resistance level. Now we've come down to this weekly, bi-weekly consolidation, weekly up moves, and they bouncing off of these support levels. That means that the leadership stocks in here perform well. One thing that we would like to show you, stockmarketfunding.com has a new website for you to get all of the information from in this index. Okay, maneuver around the tabs. Some of them are going to be redone a little bit, but you can find all of these stocks right here that we trade live. Facebook is in here. You can find the big trades in here. You can use this. You can go. You can click on just about, if you want to click on stocks, you can click on Apple. That's in the index. You're going to get all the Apple videos here. Same thing with Google. So when we're looking at the broader names that I just mentioned herein, you're going to find them on stockmarketfunding.com. We trade them daily. We make markets in them daily. So I'm telling you, with the 20-week bent, you got support here. It's the calendar year. Either we're going to break higher. The next major area that we're going to be looking at is going to trail right across here. It's going to be these low bottoms right here, that weekly support level before we got the correction bar. That's going to be right here when it snapped and it stopped going down right there, MMT. That's our next resistance level. Now, it's very important to understand the most important thing is watching the Apple, watching how the Google's trade up at their resistance levels in this index. And it's a very important index because these are the big leaders. These are the companies that have been proving themselves in this index. And we are going to be watching that wall of resistance, MMTs, where we remain in the dog days of August, sideways weekly ranges that are cumulative, either before you break that resistance level and or we will break down into the support level. If we break these support levels, that means that the high flyers will be having put options and shorting them. If they're going to break out and continue to run their move in the dog days to go to higher breakout levels, then equities would go higher to resistance levels, and we would be taking those trades at that time. One way or the other, something major is setting up here. We're going into an election year. We're going into everything. You got Ben Bernanke, you got Jackson Hole meeting, you got QE3, you got worldwide bankers pent up. Boy, are they pent up. And if they all move in to try to rescue the world at one time so that growth doesn't go any lower, well, then we could break up out of these ranges. But I will tell you, you will not tax the U.S. economy at a higher rate. One thing that we do encourage you, if you're watching this video, on the weekly indexes, MMTs, any innocent people, the 20-week is coming down. That's not good. So we're going to just travel along these resistance levels starting in August, starting Monday. And we're going to be taking a look at where we get put option, call options. I'm going to conclude this index as a yearly one, and individual new users to stockmarketfunding.com. Stockmarketfunding.com will provide you daily entries and exits and all of the names in that index. You will find them here. You can go to the home. It's all newly designed just for you. You can get around, you can maneuver, you can learn about things that we talk about, you can see the live trades. Look it, we brought this to you because we care about you, and we still would like you to join us so that you can see what all of these various subjects are on our website. Back to the index, I'm concluding that the 20-week is bent. Major resistance up here, one way or the other. The broader leadership names, Apple, Google's, Amazon's, price lines, are either going to help break this higher. If they break down, well, then the broader index here of the Morgan Stanley Internet Index, powerhouse it is sitting on support in the accumulation. No big buyer to break it out, no big seller to sell it. Price volatility remains the same.